They start the drive with Cook. It's a room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
The Cunningham's throw here complete to Kelsey. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Boy, 2 plays and they're already across midfield, and that cannot be what you're expecting if you're the defensive coordinator. Neither time the pass rush got home. Now the question you've got to answer, do you bring more pressure or do you drop someone else back in coverage?
That quick throw there is incomplete. Look at this Baltimore defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Second and 10. Off play action, it's Cunningham. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Cunningham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Here on the return.
Now this is where practicing scenarios comes into play because every eventuality gets covered. And for defensive teams that really have a swagger about themselves and really don't care much, they actually relish this situation. Let's get out on the field and stop these guys.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyquan Thornton taking it in. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
On first down, it's Cunningham. Oh, that is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. When you look at this defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Cunningham. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Cunningham. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Devontae Smith from 21 yards away. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Mayfield on first down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Ravens at 4-3, a game over 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Derek Brown breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Run.
Now Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hurry!
Mayfield. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there.
And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Buccaneers 14, Ravens 7.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Goes right back to Smith again. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out.
Touchdown! Devontae Smith with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
Oh, man. Disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon. And he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
Here's Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from back at the 5. This is third and goal. Mayfield to throw it. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've got a close game. The offense is playing well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue.
And
now they'll shift things around. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Now he'll escape to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Cunningham. Buying time, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 24 yards.
Alert!
That's good for a Baltimore
First down, Mayfield. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Mayfield off the play fake. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trap 60, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Open man downfield is Davis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Devontae Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyquan Thornton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. An extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A final shot before break. Cunningham toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Cup 19.
A final shot before break. Cunningham. He's got it. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
Cunningham looking to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. James Cook, 35 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Buccaneers 43-yard line.
Hey! Up!
To throw, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
9 yards to go.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Let's go.
Mayfield on play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And with that, they're down to one remaining here in this second half. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
Play fake. Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On first down, it's Cunningham. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That's fully Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Cunningham. And complete right side to Cook. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Smith catches left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Cunningham.
At the 35-yard line.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Boston Scott, his first carry. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. An audible here to get a new look. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Mustang 19. Roll, roll, roll.
Now Cunningham. Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down. Now Baker going to change it up.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
King.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Ravens 29.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Come on. Set.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A play fake. Now Cunningham. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
And this one complete to Smith. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devontae Smith, 52 yards. And the Bucs look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Run.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to... And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Cunningham. This is Smith with a grab. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First down, Buccaneers.
Cunningham to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
79 Broncos.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for six. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that pick six a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now a second and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about play. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
25 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Running off tackle with Cook. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 42. 3rd and 2.
22-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Cunningham looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Ravens 43.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this ball?
And this is caught at the 20. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Mayfield. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over first.
This is 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mayfield.
36-yard line.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Baker. This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. Here's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. And they don't get the reception, incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Cunningham. Under pressure, they got him again. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Uncorks one for Davis. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.